Hi everybody, it's time for a Zodiac Round Robin on the new moon in Leo, which is scheduled for July 24th, 2025. I'm going to release this reading a little bit earlier. We're going to start with collective energies this time. I'm going to switch it up and then I'm going to quickly go all the way from Aries to Pisces in my typical Zodiac Round Robin style. So new moon in Leo is about leadership, creativity, and self-expression. So, and we will also be 1 week into the Mercury Retrograde at that point. So it could be interesting. Collective, what is up for the collective? Come to the edge. This is a 9, all about endings. Okay, someone might be pushing you to the edge, or you just can't take it anymore, collective. Or you've learned all you needed to learn from a particular individual, and you are ready to embark upon a new journey. Some of you feel like you're taking a huge risk and a huge gamble with this come to the edge card. Like you're just not comfortable with what's going on. So right away in the tarot, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Not only is this I can't decide which, should I go this way or that way? So a lot of you are really torn between maybe repeating another old cycle or heading out into something brand new, collective. Let's see, we got 2 crossing cards. The Fool, yeah. You're just not sure if you want to embark on this new journey or not. Some days it's yes, other days it's no. This is a major arcana for the sign of Aquarius. And again, you want to be spontaneous, adventure, new beginnings, freedom. And then the next day you want to go into hermit mode and go back into your shell and do what you've always done and get what you've always got. Another crossing card is the Ace of Cups. Some of you want to do a side hustle, a new job, start something brand new, using your creativity, spirituality, intuition, love, new feelings, emotional awakening, all of the above, and you're just on the brink. So I would say you're just on the edge of making a major change. Now it's going to be a retrograde, which is, it's not a real time, it's a time to reflect. So you may be right where you need to be, collective, as far as the energies go for this new moon. When in doubt, don't. I think I did a reading on that a while ago. Just don't jump at anything. If you really don't feel sure, commit to meditation, getting grounded, talking to friends, talking to a counselor, getting in the Word, whatever it is that gives you blessed assurance that you're heading in the right direction. I'm looking for any kind of clarifier on this Fool. All right, let's take those 2. So collective, what else? 9 of Cups. Some of you, if this Ace of Cups is like a new beginning in a romance, some of you just really want to stay single right now. You're just not feeling it, and that's okay. You've got a good life. You really are looking for someone that's going to enhance your life, not take away from it. And 3 of Wands. Yeah, you cannot make a decision with this 3 of Wands reversed. You're really unsure about where you're going to go. So that's perfectly fine place to be in. You've got the whole retrograde to think about it, which actually ends on the 10th, but then there's a shadow period probably until about the 24th of August. So take your time this summer and just relax. Don't jump into anything. Healer. Some of you still need to do some healing work. And, you don't need to jump into anything right now. Take the time to heal yourself. Some of you feel too insecure. Look out for the angel number, collective, of 646. It's about security. You want to work hard and stay disciplined to unlock a happy, wealthy, and successful life. Your guardian angels are here to help you. So that is it for the collective. We're going to move right into Aries. Aries, exchanging gifts. Some of you have a blessing coming in, a gift, a new spiritual gift, an upgrade, a jumping of a timeline, You know, it could physically be some kind of monetary gift, something you weren't expecting. So that's good news, Aries. Aries is also stuck. Aries has got the Three of Wands in the reverse. Can't decide which way you're going, Aries, and there's nothing wrong with that. Three of Pentacles, you may have to lean on others. That's 33 for you, Aries. Look up that number. It's a master number because it's a multiple of 11. But some of you want to work with some other team or work with somebody to help you get there, and that's fine too. So you need a little help from your friends. You need to find balance. So Aries, you may feel a little off kilter during this time, and that's okay. You know, you need people to reassure you and help you out. A lot of you during this retrograde are just not going to be sure of a lot of things. Renewal, so you need to get into renewal mode, hermit mode perhaps. You're experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. 890. Keep an eye out for those numbers, Aries. Aries, that is you. Next up is Taurus. Taurus, you need to breathe. Take your time. This is an 11 card, also a master number, so you're being divinely guided to slow down, Taurus. Aries in the reverse here, Aries energy. Some of you may have Aries in your chart as well. Emperor reversed. Some of you feel like you're being controlled by somebody really tyrannical, domineering, rigid, stubborn. Someone that is very reckless, feckless, and lacking discipline themselves, but they don't see that in themselves. And Taurus, I think you're tired of it. Three of Cups. Yeah, whoever this is, there's no love lost between you and this individual. For a lot of you, Taurus, this is someone in the workplace. So you may be asserting your dominance during this new moon in Leo as far as who you are in the workplace. Some of you may be quitting a job. But again, I don't recommend making major decisions like that, Taurus, during a retrograde period. Truth. Some of you found out something about this individual and it's totally turned you off. You totally see their game and see through them. The light within, you carry a light that guides you through darkness. Trust it. So I would say of all the signs, Tauruses may be the least open to spirituality and tarot readings, but it may do you some good to listen to your intuition, Taurus. And just everybody during this retrograde, have the decision ready, but don't make it until August if you can possibly stand it. Taurus, next is Gemini. Tick-tock, Gemini, you feel like time is passing you by. This is a 30 card, which equals a 3. You want to get yourself back into balance and stay under divine guidance. Okay, I think, let me see what else is for a 3. You're on the right path, too. So it may not feel like it, Gemini, but you are. And look, Gemini, you feel upside down. We got your major arcana, the Lovers. A lot of you, again, people are feeling really unsure during this Leo full moon, new moon in Leo on the 24th. So don't make any major decisions. You feel detached, in conflict, imbalance, disharmony. You may worry that you're going to make a bad choice, and you feel indecisive right now. That's okay, Gemini. Chariot card. You will move forward, Gemini. It just may take some time. So just try to feel comfortable in the uncomfortable. You will get a new outlook, Gemini, so things will be looking up for you going forward. 9:09 on the clock. You can look at that angel number. Inner strength. Intuition thrives on inner strength. Trust yourself more. So a lot of you may have people in your ear telling you what to do, Gemini, and it's a time where you need to get quiet, grounded, meditated, prayed up, and make your decision on your own with the help of your higher power, of course. Okay, next is Cancer. Cancer, you've got a brand new life coming during this new moon, and also a lot of changes happening. 9 plus 3 is a 12, which equals a 3, so you too are under divine guidance, Cancer. and getting your life together during this new moon in Leo and the Mercury retrograde. So you're okay. You know changes are happening and you're just rolling with it. Some of you have a new idea, a financial outcome that's going to be good, new opportunities coming your way, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, manifestation, and you're going to use your resources to get there. So Cancers are in good hands during this change. Four of Wands reversed. Some of you may be leaving a long-time partnership or deciding to do so, and you may see your money get better once this person is gone out of your life, Cancer. Yeah, because they're a hater. So you have somebody that pretends to care about you, but they really don't, Cancer, and so you're going to move forward. Sensory awareness, heighten your sensory awareness. It supports your intuitive flow. Some of you may have clairsentience, which means you get those bubbly, tingly feelings when you hear the truth or when someone speaks something to you that really resonates with you. Go with that. I just saw 11 on the clock, 11 even. So pay attention. Those are master numbers. You're being divinely guided. There's something of a nugget of truth in what I'm telling you right now to Cancer. Okay, Leo, what's the deal with Leo during the Leo new moon? Leo, you're loyal as can be, and I tell you, sometimes it bites you in the ass, but this is an 8 card, so that is all about success, manifestation, and abundance. So Leo, you may be like totally in your element, and just be careful because it's a retrograde at the same time, and just don't jump into anything all of a sudden. Leo, you are so in your energy, it's ridiculous. We talk about loyal hearts and people that are lion-hearted, big-hearted people. So there you are, your major arcana, the strength card. A lot of you are using a lot of strength to either avoid a past person that's trying to come back, a job that's been difficult, relationships that have been difficult. You're trying to proceed forward with compassion, self-confidence, inner power, courage, bravery, and confidence. So Leo, I admire you so much. You are my sister sign. The world, Leo, a lot of you are doing a brand new cycle. The world is fixed energy, which is you. Leo, you are so in your element during this new moon, it's not even funny. So you're going to feel great, but you may be challenged. But a lot of you with the world card, you are closing out an old cycle. You are beginning a new one, and it may be a little tough road to hoe for a while, but I think it's going to pay off. This is fixed energy. The world card is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So congrats, Leo. Yeah, look at that. Move on, Leo. Be strong and close out this cycle. You will not regret it, Leo. Let's see what your intuition card is. Sacred space. Create a sacred space to allow your intuition to flow freely. Love my Leos, love my Leos. So Leo, it's looking good for you as long as you obey and move on and move forward with your life and close out a cycle. And it'll be very tempting to go back during this retrograde, but the new moon is going to keep you strong. Virgo, Yang, divine masculine energy. Virgo, are some of you becoming a divine masculine? This is a 1 card, all about being at one with spirit, starting over from scratch, brand new beginnings. A lot of you are going through spiritual awakenings, ascensions, jumping timelines. Some of you may even know what the hell is going on. Virgo, you may hear from somebody or want to communicate with someone here with the 8 of Wands. Movement, speed. You could also be progressing at a very fast rate, especially those of you that are on like a spiritual path to become more of your divine self. You're making quick decisions. You're seeing sudden changes and a lot of excitement with what's going on for you, Virgo, during this new moon. Knight of Swords. Careful with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A lot of you Virgos are just blurting out the truth. You don't really care whose feelings you hurt. You could be very blunt. Sometimes Knights or someone may come in and try to engage with you, Virgo. Don't take the bait. Just let this person, if they need to blast you or say something nasty, just kind of move on from them. and ignore it. Yeah, you can laugh at it. You can laugh at their nonsense, and that will help you. You don't need to take it on, Virgo. It's not your problem, it's their problem. Guess what, Virgo? If you are in divine alignment, congratulations. Aligned with higher frequencies to enhance your intuitive senses. Virgo, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Leo. You guys are moving forward, and you're going into your divine status and jumping on new timelines and making major changes. Good for you. All right, Libra, here's the yin. The yin and yang cards are always back to back. Some of you, this is a 2, all about partnerships, harmony, balance. And some of you might need to be more in your divine feminine energy, because that's what the yin is, or you're thinking about your divine feminine, or you know, you have more of that energy. Male and female, we have both divine feminine and divine masculine energy. So Libra, what else is going on with this? Someone is coming in making a very, very, very slow offer, or Libra, this could be you. Practical, reliable, efficient, stoic, slow and steady wins the race with this slowest card of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Hardworking, committed, patient, and somebody conservative. Somebody cares about you, Leo. You could be caring about someone else. You may be making an offer towards your divine feminine and approaching very, very slowly. 4 of Swords reversed, however, so there has been trouble in paradise between the divine feminine and masculine here, because this card in the upright is the 1111 card, usually about a divine partnership, often a card of high-level soulmates, and especially of divine counterparts, kingdom spouses, and twin flames. So some of you may be thinking about your twin flame. Maybe things were left really badly, and Libra, you may be wanting to come in and glow up, for one thing. Glow up, grow up, throw up. I don't know. But yeah, some of you might want your counterpart to see who you are now that you've changed, and so you may be making a slow approach. Trust your path, no matter the obstacles. Follow your intuition, it will lead the way. So Libra, there you go. Follow your instinct, your intuition. Those little nibbles that you get, or that little voice that you hear that says, I wouldn't do that if I were you, Libra. So anyway, just pay attention. Some of you do want to make up with your divine partner, okay, especially your divine feminine who's been on your mind. Scorpio, fork in the road, Scorpio. This is a 13, which means it's a 4 card. Scorpio is veering off towards stability, solid foundation and security, finances, thinking about how to take care of yourself better. And I feel like no one's going to get in your way, Scorpio. Look at you, the Empress. This is Libra Taurus energy, but you are feeling divine feminine. You're pregnant with new ideas, because the Empress is often pregnant in the depiction of this major arcana. Feeling sensual, fertile, nurturing, creativity, beauty, abundance, and nature. So Scorpio, you're feeling on top of the world during this new moon. Just be very, very careful about 7 of Swords people. Someone may approach you and they feel like they're your Empress, Scorpio, but they may not be. So be super, super careful and very watchful as to who this person is. Yeah, this 7 of Swords individual has hit rock bottom. So Scorpio, they may have a gambling addiction, sex addiction, alcohol, drugs, 420, whatever they do. This person, I think they need money. They could be in serious debt. They may need a couch to sleep on. So you have a call to make, Scorpio, whether you're going to let this person back in during this new moon in Leo period and this Mercury retrograde period. Pay attention to the silent whisper, Scorpio. Listen to the whispers within. Intuition quietly reveals the truth. A lot of you know this truth about this rock bottom individual, and maybe they are your twin flame or your Empress or somebody that you really look up to, but just be careful that this person doesn't use you, Scorpio. Sagittarius, up next. Unfinished Symphony is a 10 card, which is a 1. Someone wants to go another cycle with you, Sag. What are you going to say? I don't know. Let's see. Some of you have tried to close out a cycle. A lot of you are going to say, you know, I invested time, energy, love, money. I cooked for you. I took care of you. And there's no effort on your part. This is always unfinished. You're a big procrastinator. This is a waste of time. There's no growth. I undergo constant setbacks, lack of rewards, and I become very impatient with this person. So Sag, a lot of you are just gonna like blow this person off or ignore them. Wow. 7 of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Some of you are tall or orange, Sag. Are you going to help this person and reinvest in this, or are you going to drop it? Wow. So Sag is in a quandary as to what to do with somebody that cannot get their life together. You want this person to change, but telling them to change or expecting them to change, the person, Sag, that needs to change is you. Are you going to take this person back for another cycle of the same old when you know this person may have difficulty changing? 2112 on the clock. That is a palindrome, a reverse mirror of, so a lot of you, this person may come in, Sag, and say, I've changed. A lot of you know they haven't. So what does it say? Spiritual guidance, intuition connects you with divine guidance. Trust its direction. So some of you need to get in the Word, get grounded, meditated, walk with your feet in the mud or in the grass, get into nature, hear that still small voice, and make a solid decision on whether you're going to go another cycle with somebody that can't get their life together. Just saying, Sag. Okay, Capricorn. Treasure Island is a 9. It's all about closing a cycle, ending a cycle, and going into something brand new. So Capricorn, what is this? Wheel of Fortune. It may not feel so lucky at first. This is fixed energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Bad luck, lack of control, clinging to control, unwelcome changes and delays. So whatever is coming in, some of you are waiting for a court case to settle, an inheritance to settle, some kind of other settlement, maybe a car accident, some kind of insurance payment. You may be waiting for someone to pay back money to you, and it's been a long wait. You could be dealing with an Aries. This is the Emperor. Maybe this person is very tight and clingy with their money, and they're very controlling. Oh, I'll pay you next week, and they said that 7 months ago, and you're still waiting, Capricorn. So a lot of you don't trust this individual. It could be a boss. Maybe it's at work and you're waiting on a promotion, a raise, something like that, and they keep putting it off. So Capricorn, I'm thinking Aries because of the Emperor. Capricorn, you may have to become more vocal. This card gives me the creeps with this big eye, but it says daydream. So a lot of you, if this is a settlement coming your way, you've already spent the money, you're daydreaming about that vacation in the Bahamas you want to take with this money you're going to receive, or whatever this is. So you're holding that wish, that manifestation, that magician energy that this is going to come through. That's a good way to look at it, Capricorn. Emotional clarity sharpens your intuition. So some of you are crystal clear that it's going to come through, but it may come through in divine timing. So you may still be waiting through this new moon in Leo and through the Mercury retrograde. Aquarians, fellow Aquarians, how are you? Some of you are standing back and watching. This card reads Observer. This card is a 4, so Aquarius, you're focused on practicality, solid foundation, security, and stability. A lot of you are just watching your money and just watching the world events and seeing what's happening. Aquas, you have a lot of options. 7 of Cups. If you're looking for love, you could be going through illusion, indecision, wishful thinking, daydreaming, and fantasy. searching for purpose and trying to make choices. Just stay out of la la land if you can, Aqua. If you're on the dating sites like I am, it's very disillusioning. There are a lot of dishonest people on there and people that want to use you, and it's a hot mess. But good luck if you are looking for love out there, a new job, a new opportunity. Just stay crystal clear on what it is you want. You want fairness. You could be dealing with a Libra, dealing with a court case, again, a settlement, inheritance, something coming your way. Aqua, you really, really want justice. Again, that is Libra energy. You want something to be fair. Just don't, again, in your wishful thinking and hoping and praying for something to come through, try to stay grounded through the process and keep both feet 10 toes down, grounded in reality, not into some fairyland that doesn't really exist, Aqua. Humility. Some of you, somebody who was unjust toward you could have really humiliated you, or you felt really humbled by someone. And it's important to stay humble and to stay grounded, meditated, prayed up, not get a big head over what's going on, and remember whose child you are, Aqua. Dream guidance. Dreams reveal deep intuitive messages. Unlock their meaning. You can, and I know there's videos on YouTube, program your dreams. Ask a question before you fall asleep. Ask your guides, guardians, the Lord, Jesus, whoever, to answer your question in your dream. I've done this before and it does work. Sometimes it happens in divine timing and not necessarily Aquarius's timing or human timing. So anyway, I get very strongly, Aquarius, to stay grounded at this time, especially with the Seven of Cups, which is very tempted to just go floating away into la la land. Don't do it, Aquas. Lastly, Pisces, co-create. This is a 4. Lots of practicality in this reading during this time. 4s are stability, solid foundation, security, money, abundance, manifestation, just taking care of yourself, your home life, making sure everything that you do have works, your car, your house, your RV, however you live, your electricity, you know, all of that. Just make sure everything's working in tip-top shape. Some of you Pisceans may have unexpected expenses coming your way, and very pricey ones at that, with the King of Pentacles reversed. This is Taurus energy in particular. You could be dealing with somebody greedy, materialistic, wasteful, chauvinistic, a gambler, somebody who makes poor financial decisions, exploitative, and possessive. I don't see a Pisces and a Taurus together like ever. I think that would be, a Taurus would like clip Pisces wings. I think that would be a very difficult relationship. But if this is your boss or a parent or some kind of authority figure over your life, you're also having difficulty, Pisces, with this individual. Ace of Cups. So if this is a love situation, you are falling out of love with this person, or you don't see that a love could grow between you and this individual because they are just too rigid, stubborn. This person is not good with money, and you may be more practical, and it's kind of a warning in this reading, Pisces, to stay away from this person. They've already broken your heart, Pisces. Pisces are so sensitive, so intuitive. And Pisces, I just don't think, if this person tries to come back into your life, I don't see Pisces taking them up during this new moon in Leo. You're divinely protected, divine protection. Trust each step of your intuition, so pay attention. God, higher power, Spirit, Holy Spirit, Most High, angels, guardians, they're talking to you, and they're protecting you from whoever this King of Pentacles is reversed. Just be very careful. I would not take them back if they want to come back. So that is it. I'm the Divine Feminine Channel, DFC. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and have a good one. That is the new moon in Leo reading with a little Mercury Retrograde advice sprinkled in. Bye for now.